We're visiting with the GLVC's pentathlon champion, and not only did she break the school record, but Margaret Perko also broke the GLVC record for points scored in this event. Pretty impressive, young lady. Way to go.
Thank you.
And now you go to the Nationals, and that's now Pittsburgh State. When does that happen?
That's 2 weekends from now. So we have all of this week to train and all of next week. So March 13th, I think, is the date.
Tell me about the events itself, because as a multi-sport athlete, it always impresses me that you can have such a great performance over so many events. What was your best?
My favorite is always the hurdles. That's what you start out the day with, and that's what I came to college doing, so I love that. But recently, I've really hit my stride with the high jump. I think that's you can get a lot of points with each of those bars.
Right.
So.
Now, are some of the events weighted differently? Do they mean more in terms of points scored?
Yeah, definitely. The throws are a little lesser on the point scale, so about 1/4 of a meter is the equivalent of running like a second faster in the 800. And obviously running a second faster in the 800 is a lot easier to do than throwing a shot put this much farther.
So you get more points depending on your performance in terms of feet or seconds. All right. And why now? Why did you rise up to this occasion to set this GLVC mark? What changed for you, in other words?
Well, the conference meet is just a whole different atmosphere. It's a lot more fun. Your team is always encouraging you and watching you. So I think especially with my shot put, my team was lined up all along the back of the sector, and every time we got up there, they cheered so loud for us, and that really was encouraging.
Well, let's talk about your high jump, because you mentioned that has really improved. What's made the difference there? What's changed? I
think our training has just been a little bit more in depth this year. We've been focusing on it a lot, and it kind of just fell together. I can't call it luck, but a lot of hard work. I mean, our coaches always joke, like, the only thing you got to do is jump high. So
yeah, it comes down to simplicity, doesn't it? Okay, well, if and you already told me what you like to, what you're good at. What do you like to do? What's your favorite event?
I'll always love the hurdles.
Yeah.
That's near and dear to my heart.
Right.
And it's been a difficult journey because there have been a lot of great rising sophomores and juniors in our conference. And the open hurdles have become really competitive. So that's something I'm always fighting for. But in the multi-event, it's your race. Like, you go as fast as you can to get as many points as you can. So. Speaking
of journeys, can you tell the story again about how you came to Jewel?
Sure. Well, I moved to Massachusetts, and I spent my 4 years of high school there. And softball season is in the spring, so I never ran outdoor track until about half of a season of my senior year. But luckily up there they have really great college facilities, and so we had an indoor track team.
Oh, nice.
So I did that my junior and senior year, and I just took to it really fast, and I liked running, so I reached out to Jewel, and Tom contacted me, and the rest is history.
Well, not many high schools that I've ever heard of have indoor track.
So it's a
blessing.
huge blessing.
Now, invariably, track athletes tell me they like outside more than inside. How do you feel about that, though?
I love the sunshine. Like, the atmosphere you can't beat outdoor. But indoor, it's a lot more refined. You can really get your head in the game and focus a lot more. The wind doesn't play any part. So things like high jump and running the 800, it's really it's all you there. None of the environmental factors get in your way. So I like that about it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, headed into the Nationals, what is your primary thought? What's the thing between now and then that you have foremost in your mind regarding track?
Well, it's an interesting process setting goals for Nationals. So I'm going in seeded 12 out of 14. So to improve my score overall, that's what I'm there to do. Obviously, top 8 is All-American.
Sure.
So that 8th place is what everybody's fighting for.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you know what? The thing about track and some other sports is that it's like that. You don't necessarily compete. You're competing against yourself. You're not competing against other people so much. Well, I hope you compete against yourself well.
Thank you.
But I'll also kind of hold out hope that you compete against the other people, too, and make that top 8.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.